Hey guys, good morning and happy National Wear Red Day. It's starting off kind of early for me because I do get to go to a luncheon in North Georgia and it's a little bit of a drive, but I've got to get Miss International ready. So I'm starting off with, of course, my favorite, black coffee. I've been using the Purity Cleanser in the morning to see if that helps with some of my breakouts that I've been having just from traveling so much. And I like to use it in partnership with my Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizer. I found that the goat milk really does work well for me because I get super dry on the outside of my cheeks, and I found that it gets less dry with this moisturizer and it doesn't break me out or get me oily in my cheek area at all. Today I'll be around a lot of executives and officials, so I want a kind of natural look but still a full coverage. I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte. I usually wear Clayspan Cosmetics for my foundation for various Miss International events, but today I decided to go with the drugstore option, so that's why I'm using the Stay Matte. And then as my highlighter and concealer, I'm using the Better Skin by Maybelline. Now I'm just going to blend everything out using one of my Real Technique sponges. I used to be a beauty blender sponge, kind of brat, but not so much anymore. And this is my favorite brush in the world. It's Mr. Right by Too Faced. And I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder to set all of my makeup. And then using that NYX banana powder to set the under eye and just give that natural looking highlight. Brows, brows, brows. Easily the hardest part of my makeup routine, but I'm using the Anastasia Brow Duo Powder. It gives you a darker and a light option, so they look super natural, or as natural as they can look when you are penciling them in and putting powder. I'm using an RCMA foundation just to kind of finish them off, make them look really well groomed and well taken care of, and giving that nice, really beautiful line for them. I like to make the natural looking hairs using the Anastasia Brow Wiz just at the center and then also throughout the top so it looks real full and beautiful. For eyeshadows today, I'm using my custom Clayspan Cosmetics eye palette with a vanilla shade all over the eyelid just to keep it bright, and using a light brown as my transition shade. Again, super natural but still defining my eyes. To make the eyes really pop, I'm going to pack on a darker brown just there on the outside corners, not passing the center of my eye, so that it does make them look wider and more awake in case I needed more coffee or sleep, which is always. To line my eyes, I'm going to use Teddy by MAC. Obviously, it's well loved. And then on the upper waterline, I'm going to use a black to really define the lashes. And then on the bottom, we're going to use a brown eyeshadow and pack it in with a tight, itty bitty little angle brush that's going to give a really defined lower eye. To smoke it out a little bit, I'm going to use a pencil brush with a little bit of that darker eyeshadow I just used to kind of smudge it out, make it look extra pretty, and help those eyes look bigger. I have itty bitty eyes when I smile, so I need as much help as possible. Now is about the time I'm going to feel like Kim Kardashian because I'm contouring. I have a very round face, so it takes a little bit of time to really get it right and get it in a way I really like it. Keeping it right there super tight and not looking like I just painted mud on my face. And using a brush to kind of blend it out so it's not a very harsh line. And going back in with my favorite, Mr. Right by Too Faced, blending it all, blend, blend, blend. And still continuing to blend. No harsh lines allowed. I do like to put some of the contour powder under my chin to give that a defined look, and then also right there at my hairline so that it almost brings the center of my face forward, giving that Kim K look. Now I'm just going to define the nose as well. This is something that's becoming a trend recently and I kind of like it. For my mascara, I'm using Carbon Black Voluminous by L'Oreal. It's the best one on the market. I'm obsessed, and using a Wet n Wild one for my lower lashes to give a really defined look. Next up is eyelashes, when it really starts to be a game changer. These are demi wispies. I usually wear done and done, but I'm out of the natural ones that I like, so these are a great option for a more business look. Again, with that bright, wide open eye. For blush, I'm going to use Flower Child by Becca. I think it's a really beautiful pink color and goes well with pretty much any look. Since my makeup is almost done, I'm going to start straightening the roots of my hair because at night when I sleep, they get kind of curly because I do have that naturally curly hair, and curly and straight doesn't really work. I've said it a few times today, but I really wanted this to be a professional, soft, and natural look, which is why I'm only curling the bottom of my hair. And I do have extensions in right now, so the curl is going to hold a little bit better and it doesn't need as much heat. But just super soft, and I do like to section it into different pieces and different layers, so that way there's a curl at each different layer and it showcases that when I actually shake it out at the bottom. Tease the crown area both literally and figuratively because it's the crown of my head and I'm also going to wear a crown. So kind of cute. Teasing it up with this comb just to get the best volume, and then also making sure that I spray it along the way so that nothing falls. And I am so picky about the top of my hair, especially if you know me, it's got to be right. I like to drink coffee while I'm getting ready, so I try not to put my lips on until the very last moment. And then I'm also going to fill them in a little bit with this, so that way if the lip gloss comes off, it doesn't really look too funny. Today I'm using my favorite. It's Heather by Clay Span Cosmetics. I think it should really be named Amanda because I've been through so many tubes and it's my absolute favorite. For anything related to pageants, anything related to real life, please go get it. It's the best one. I love it. Whoop whoop! Our makeup is done. Click! And now I am ready for my appearance wearing my signature red dress for this event. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you soon.